Hey YouTube friends and family. I wanted to take the time to share with you some information that I've come across. And for starters, I want to say that I am still battling the pulmonary embolisms, the blood clots in my lungs. So sometimes I get winded, or it's hard to talk in full sentences, especially if I talk a lot. So if I sound winded, or if it sounds like I'm struggling sometimes, it is all part of the embolisms. A few days ago, I turned 60, and it was quite an exciting day for me. I thought it was wonderful. 60 isn't old by any means, and I have a lot more years to go. But it was exciting to me because it was a day filled with a lot of confirmations of things that I know. Things that I know to be fact. And then yesterday I came across a video that was shared, and it just blew me out of the water. It is one of the, if not the, best videos I have ever watched. It's not very long, but it's brilliantly done, and I've never heard a stronger truth. Funny thing is, it's a truth that I've known since I was in the 4th grade, or perhaps even before, but I really remember in the 4th grade. There was a time when I used to bond with Mother Earth as a very young child, and I would get messages that I would try to share with everybody, my classmates, my friends, my family, cousins, aunts, uncles, mom, dad, brother, sister. Well, I didn't have any sisters, except for my worldly sisters. But not too many people really put any value in the things that I was telling them. And yet, over the years, I've known these things were true, and that they are true. And I've actually witnessed proof many times over. Back in December of 2011, in my blog, I wrote a post titled, "The power within us is divine. Our hearts are the key." And anybody that listens to my videos, you know that love to me and hugs, smiles, are perhaps the most important thing that we can do here on earth. And I don't mean just the word I love you, love, L-O-V-E, love. No. I'm talking about a vibration that comes from deep within. It's not just a thought. It's certainly not a word. It's an actual vibration that you can feel when you give it off. In this article, I'm going to share with you just a little bit. I'm going to try to read, and reading right now is not real easy, so please bear with me. And then after I read the part that I want to read here, I won't read the whole article, or the whole post, but it is available on my blog. And after you listen, please click the link in the description box, or if you don't want to hear me read this, go to the description box. Mayanmanifestor is the person that did the video that I'm referring you to, and the time is now. We have no time to debate this. We have no more time to think about it, to ponder, oh, should I or shouldn't I? Is it real or isn't it real? This is real. This is so real And believe it or not, it's proven. So, here I read, the power within us is divine. Our hearts are the key. The power within us is the divine of all things. We are, in fact, the very reason for all things that happen while on this earth. In many of my previous posts, I have explained a very real energy that lives and resides in each of us. An energy that is free-flowing and reaches far beyond ourselves. It travels the entire universe, not to mention our whole earth. I have asked that you consider thinking positive thoughts for all people of the world. Many times I expressed my true beliefs in how we can reach out to the broken, the sad, the ailing, and to those in need. I tried to explain this as best I could, in ways that I thought would reach the heart of everyone reading my blog. The ability that we all have to end all war with peace, that no more children perish, no more mamas cry, and no more daddies die. I also asked that you please share my blog with everyone you know. I did this in hopes that my words would reach many more people, and that in reaching many, we could together begin changing the world that we are living in, back into the beautiful home we all dream of, the beautiful home Mother Earth once was. We work hard to keep our yards beautiful, our gardens growing, and our cars shiny and bright. We set our tables with foods that we work to make wholesome and healthy, in order to feed our families and our friends nourishing meals. We wash our clothes and comb our hair, brush our teeth, and smile to make sure they shine. Doing all these things with love, because that is our trigger. The love to do what makes us feel good or complete. If we did not adore or love, would we do these things? Probably not. Unless we just had to. For that in itself is the human, mortal nature of things. I really implore each of you to give very strong consideration to what I'm going to say now in this post. The words are facts. They are the truth. A truth lined in the power of the universe and stamped by none other than our universal God, our Creator. Whether you believe in God, or if you are an atheist, or if you think of God differently than I do, is of no concern to me. Excuse me. Or to the truth of what I'm going to say. What does matter is that, like me, you have a mind, a heart, and are able to think things out with any sense of logic. Everything I'm going to say can be checked out, confirmed, verified, and can be proven beyond any doubt, with just a little time and research. I certainly have no reason to mislead you, nor would I knowingly or ever deceive or mislead you. Sorry. As I said, if I talk too much. That's not easy for me, guys. I continue. Think about this. As an example of what I'm expressing to you, if you had a tuning fork in your hand and you tapped it, you would hear the vibrations that leave the fork. Now, if there were some way to color those vibrations, you would see them as waves leaving the fork and being carried off in all directions. Compare these to the ripples that leave water rings when we drop a pebble into the pond. The waves do not stop until they hit the shore. But really, do they stop at all? No, they do not. The waves continue on because water is also like you, an energy. Now take your heart. Yes, the pump inside your body. It is much more than you think it is. Your heart is an extraordinary, remarkable quantum energy maker. With every beat, it sends off waves of energy, not unlike the ripples in the water. Difference is your heart is also activated by your emotions. And those emotions are carried in the energy waves that you send off. Are you with me here? Can you see it? Now, when you are happy and joyful, or better yet, feeling love, the waves from your heart flow into the universe with those vibrations. And they are affecting everything and everyone that they encounter, as the waves encounter other people. Honestly, just close your eyes and go with me here. See it? Same goes for negative or polluting emotions. Ironically, when we are angry or full of nasty, our rhythm changes. And it seems that those waves are more powerful. This could be why our world is so out of balance and disturbed now. It would also explain the mass number of people that are not healthy, physically or mentally. Each wave of the negative is extremely destructive. Living with a mean or negative person can, in fact, make another person unhealthy or ill, as they are continually jolted by negative waves of energy rather than calm, smooth waves of love, which are also healing energy. I sure hope this is making sense to you. In trying to help my loved ones understand my way of thinking when it comes to love and healing, I have often found that all too often they have preferred to place their faith blindly into doctors and medications rather than their own ability that comes for free. I attribute this to the fact that though I know what I know, I am no teacher. To try and express exactly what it is that they must know is quite hard to explain in great detail. While doctors come with a degree, my teachings come from the heart and from my mind. As I have said many times in this blog, I sincerely do not know how I know what I know. I just know, as if the knowledge were seated in me from birth. It is just a feeling of knowing truth without any reservation. So strong is my belief that they are actually in every cells. So strong is my beliefs that they are actually in every cells that make up my body. Before you dismiss this, please give much thought to what I am saying, and then watch the video that I put down in the description. Now, I didn't finish that article or that post in reading it, because that's not what this video is really about. We have the information that we need from Mayanmanifestor in her video, and I am going to put the link to that down in the description bar. I highly recommend that each of you go and watch this video. You may not understand it the first go around. Please, I implore you, take the time to watch it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, whatever it takes for you to understand the message here. The 21st of December is right around the bend. The year 2013 is right around the bend. If you're concerned about the shape of our world and what's going on, the mass murders, the wars, the problems, the famines, the pain, the sorrow, the suffering, you know right now, if you listened at all, that you can make a difference. Yes, you, one person. And if we can get all these people together, and I've said this many, many times in my videos, if we can get everybody doing it, what power? What ultimate power? No more talking about the dark side, the evil ones, the cabal, the this, the that. Take control. It doesn't take a march in the street. She'll explain it very well. Trust that what I'm telling you is the truth. Trust that what she's showing you is absolute truth. I love you all. Great big hugs. Great big hugs. And love, I'll send you so much that you'll have plenty to share because I've got a lot. Go check it out. We can do this. Leave a comment. Rate if you would, please. So I know that you understand. Many blessings, my friends and family.